Welcome back to Daily Flash. I am Tracy Wu. Riesa is out on assignment. So what do contracts, text messages, X messages, and shopping for electronic devices all have in common? Well, astrologers tell us to steer clear of such activities when Mercury appears to reverse course in the night sky, going from east to west in retrograde motion. That's right. If you're feeling a bit off lately, you're not alone because Mercury retrograde is officially upon us. The astrological theory maintains that during these phases, which occur 3 or 4 times a year and last roughly 3 weeks each, Mercury, which rules communications, undergoes a kind of symbolic reversal, throwing the domain of its influence into disarray. Over the coming weeks, some will claim to find themselves losing personal belongings, arguing with those closest to them, and messing up at work due to the planetary phenomena. Now, this chaos is supposedly experienced by millions around the globe, but it will affect 4 zodiac signs the most. Now, Geminis love to chit-chat, but during this time, they are highly encouraged to sit back and listen. If you're a Taurus, which I am, you are encouraged to do a finance audit. Oh, no. Virgos should brace themselves for faulty communication or public embarrassment. Okay. And finally, Pisces can expect changes in their living situations and physical issues within their homes. Now, buyers should be wary of any rash decisions to move.
So don't do that at all. You hear this a lot. Well,
Yes.
Mercury is in retrograde, and it happens, what it said, 4 or 5 times a year. So
Yeah.
I get 4 or 5 times a year to tell you the reason why I'm all kind of, all crazy.
Oh, so you actually believe in this stuff?
I don't necessarily believe it. I think there is something to do with our attraction to the sun and polar and magnetism, that sort of thing. I don't buy into stay away from talking to people or whatever. I think you can bypass all those, but I think it's a good time for you to say, all right, maybe I need to be more aware of how I communicate. If it does that for somebody, I can't see how it hurts. You know what I'm saying? If somebody says, hey, watch what you say to somebody, it might hurt their feelings today because you're blank. Well, then that gives you an opportunity to go, all right, maybe I need to learn a skill.
Well, I mean, I think you should do that all the time.
Absolutely,
not just
100%.
during
Yeah.
retrograde.
Retrograde.
Yeah, that.
Metrograde is like for metrosexuals. They tell you where you're at on the thing. Very close.
Retrograde.
Apparently that joke was so bad, I can say it's okay because Mercury was in retrograde, and that's why the joke was bad. So.
Wow.
Nice to clean that one up.
All right.
All right. Moving forward, all right, picture the scene here. All right, check this out. A glamorous young couple, they're consulting their lawyer, drafting a premarital agreement over who gets what. Heaven forbid if they ever separate.
Oh, no.
Who knows? After much to-doing and froing, the I's are finally dotted and the T's are crossed. The lawyer removes the spectacles, casts an eye on the couple's dog and says, the bride-to-be Birkin bag, and asks solemnly, any thoughts about putting something down in writing over a little doggy? Actually, if it sounds silly, you might want to think again, believe it or not. Prenuptial agreements with pet provisions are actually becoming more increasingly common among cautious newlyweds, worried that the fate of their furry companion should they have plans to break up, who knows, and things go awry. In fact, more than 30,000 divorces a year in the United States now involve animals. Couples are being encouraged to thrash out some form of premarital agreement over custody of their pets, inevitably dubbed the petnup, to avoid costly custody battles if they ever split. 3.2 million households getting a dog or a pet during the lockdown. The figure looks to skyrocket in the next coming years, and those who have ever owned a four-legged friend must all sound ridiculous. It might be sounding like it comes from lawyers. However, if we think of what's going on between Johnny Depp and Amber Heard, apparently one of their many ding-dongs over who kept their Yorkshire Terriers, Pistol and Boo, for ownership. So keep that in mind. Dogs are part of the family, just like kids, so it's not surprising that they're actually mentioned in divorce papers. And it seems like it's just good common sense to do that, I mean, you would do it with your kids, but prenups are always like, well, what's going on? And I had a good friend have to go through this, and a long, drawn out custody battle, basically, over the pets. She wound up losing it, and he got the dogs. So it is a bigger deal than you might think.
I lost my cat in the divorce.
Did you really?
Yep, it was very sad.
Did you ever find him?
No, he actually, you know what's crazy? He died, the cat died, and my ex never told me.
Oh, no, that's crappy.
I thought that was really crap. Hope you're watching this. A friend told me that he posted it on Facebook, and I'm like, oh.
I never even told you about it.
I'm like, at least call me so I can say goodbye.
Yeah.
we're divorced now. It doesn't matter.
That's why divorce is never fun. We go now to Ludacris. He has officially joined the class of 2022. The Grammy-winning artist was presented with an honorary bachelor's degree from Georgia State University. He attended 2 years there back in the 90s. Luda accepted his honor and delivered a 15-minute speech to more than 800 master's degree recipients. Luda received an honorary degree in Bachelor of Science in Music Management. That's the same program he enrolled in back in 1996. The Fast and Furious star left college a couple of years later, and he inked a deal with Def Jam Records, where he'd go on to release his single breakout, What's Your Fantasy? Over the past several years, Ludacris has used his resources and even experience to give back to Georgia State University. So that is so nice to see him giving back on that.
I love that you just say like Luda, like he's your buddy
Luda,
or something.
get back!
Oh.
That's all I know.
Well, I'm awake now.
Okay, that's the whole plan. Get back.
Thank you. From Luda to Dolly, first she gets in the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame, and now everyone's favorite Dolly Parton is getting in on some Taco Bell. It seems that Dolly's love for Taco Bell has just reached new heights. The country music icon will star in TikTok production about fast food chains' revived Mexican pizza. On the heels of the announcement that the fast food chain is bringing back its much beloved menu item, Dolly revealed she'll be starring in Mexican Pizza the Musical, a satire. And in case you're wondering, it's, quote, based on the true story of the internet losing its mind after Taco Bell yanked the dish from its menu in 2020. She's not the first to jump aboard the outrage either. Back in March, rapper and singer Doja Cat posted a TikTok in which she professed her love for the Mexican pizza and crafted a jingle about it, complete with the famous Taco Bell bell clanging over the beats. Dolly's own self-professed love for Taco Bell made her the best choice for the project. She says her favorite item after the Mexican pizza is the Taco Supreme with sour cream in the soft shell. Taco Bell tweeted, Mexican Pizza the Musical is really happening. Let's do this. Complete with a link to the live premiere set for May 26th, exactly a week from now. Let's check it out on Taco Bell's menu.
Very nice.